Glit show. You feel me? The 734 show. You know, new gear on that. Got it Glit. So man, today, as usual, we back again. What's good? As usual. You feel me? Today's topic is the hours of sleep we don't get and we need to get on the 9.
For real.
That's how that is, on the 9. So, bro asked me, what you think about men that work, including women, that work their whole lives and just die.
Yeah, because it's definitely women that got that same work drive too.
And just die off without taking care of themselves and getting sleep. How do I feel? And I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like it's fucked up, excuse my language, and I feel like at the same time, it's a good and a bad thing because it's like we live and we learn, but you don't know because you're too busy working. You don't know like, hey, I need to sleep. I need to go take vitamins or go get myself checked. You don't know that this is just daily average things that you don't know you got to do to stay alive too. You know, so I gave him that answer on that shit, and I feel like, how you feel about that answer?
Shit, it sounds about accurate, and I think it's a little more to it, you know.
How you feel about that? A person working their whole life and die off without taking care of themselves.
I don't think that it's like they don't try to take care of themselves. I think it's more like they do take, because I ain't gonna say it's because people don't take care of themselves, because you got people that do, and you got people that don't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we still got people who do take care of themselves, and they're dying early, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you die in your 50s, that's kind of early to die, to pass, you know what I'm saying? If you die in your 50s, it's kind of early to pass away.
Yeah, if you die in your 40s too. Yeah.
And I feel like
that is a early, damn, that's too early, because that's just half your, you know what I'm saying, life.
I think that's a little early.
100 yet.
So, and I don't think it's because people don't take care of themselves. I think it's with a little bit of that, but I think it got a lot to do with people not sleeping, because they say successful people work long hours. You know what I mean?
You're right. No matter what you're doing.
Yeah, no matter what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Like you said, successful people work long hours. So if you want to be successful at doing anything, you might be successful just trying to draw a whole anime movie and miss out on sleep, miss out on eating. You needed to eat to orchestrate your brain, to bring more food to your thoughts, you know? So I feel you on that shit.
Yeah, a lot of successful people work long hours.
How many hours you think people work that destroy themselves? Is it 8,
people that's
10,
working 12 to 16 hours?
Okay.
If you working 12 to 16 hours, you're not giving yourself time to get the proper rest that you need. You know, they say that an older adult should get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. When I really think that it's 8, 7 to 9 hours of sleep, because everybody's sleep pattern is different. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, keep it real to our followers, because on some real stuff, we smart. So bro came over here because we in the studio, we working. So bro came over here and was like, all right, this is a topic. We getting the wrong sleep hours, and I was like, all right, how many sleep hours we need to get, and how many did we read in the display?
Bro, you know what's crazy is they say like newborns and stuff. They supposed to get like 14 to like 19 hours of sleep or something like that. I don't want to get it wrong because I'm not looking at the calculator no more. But yeah. So
And the calculator is the phone.
Newborns getting that much. They need that much sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like teenagers supposed to get like up to 10 hours of sleep.
And this is an everyday
And
cycle.
listen, when we was teenagers, did you sleep up to 10 hours?
No, I
No.
was up
No.
all day.
My point exactly. So the shit start young. You know what I'm saying?
So one question for you: how as us being men, and for the women out there too? Well, no, let me re-communicate that. For us being adults, how many hours did it say that we should and need to be getting due to the facts that we was told that we should be taking?
From what doctors say, they say adults, fully grown, older adults, should get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But I think it's 7 to 9 hours of sleep.
Right.
Because everybody's sleep pattern is different. I'm not a doctor, but I just know that everybody's sleep pattern is different. And I know when we deal with our women, they can tend to sleep a lot longer than us. You know what I'm saying?
See, a women's
So
life
everybody's
is complex.
sleep pattern is different. Plus, you got to account
Especially
for
if they got
hold on.
babies.
Exactly. I was about to say that. Especially, you got to account for when a woman pregnant,
Yeah.
when she on her cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different for women. Like, you know, but for men, you know what I mean? We just simply don't sleep much. And that's why we don't outlive our women. And not only that, that's why we die early. That's why we're dying unexpectedly. We're dying in our sleep. We're dying from heart problems. This is why.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. He real, cause when we was working in the plant back at Jack's, you know, I ain't gonna lie. It's some days I had to be like, nah, I'm calling off because I ain't going, my mental is not right for work right now, and I'm machinery. I'm operating a whole machine, molding stuff, and I ain't gonna lie. I had to take a mental health break because I feel like if I go up in here, it's gonna mess with my mental because I got other stuff going on, and I had to realize that working in the plant because, you know, when you a plant employee or worker or a warehouse worker, all you doing is going to work. Yo, you gotta set schedule. It's either you going, and it depends on your hours. So as me, I'm third shift guy typically, but I can work any shift. But third shift is typically I'm working all night, doing what I gotta do when I get off in a little short period of time, and then sleeping, waking up. When I wake up, it's like my morning time, but it's your dinner at the table time, and me getting prepared, shower, going back to work to do the same schedule. And I had to realize, like, dang, shoot, my mental messed up. Like, damn, well, I got other stuff going on, and when stuff come to me, I ain't had no time to think about it or realize like what's going on behind me, or just realize like, dang, hold on, I gotta slow myself down. Even though I'm on a good schedule, making good money, good profit, you know, until I got fired or got the opportunity to get another job. You feel me? You know, I had to leave. So, and I realized that, and maybe that was the reason why I got fired. So you're right.
I said, man, like, you gotta get your rest, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how accidents happen too.
Oh man.
especially like if you're doing a dangerous job, like just like you said, like when we was working at Jack, like he was operating it, but I was the one that had to set the job for him. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that a
Like
dissect?
I'm Motec.
Okay, motel.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who had to set his job up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's job.
Okay.
So I gotta set their job up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really operating heavy machinery, and these dies and these tools, they massive, man, and they don't care about you. They massive. I'm talking about they weigh hundreds, thousands of tons.
Pure iron.
You know what I'm saying?
That was made before we was born.
Like, like this what we out here dealing with, and if you're not getting the proper, and I had an incident, been tired, stressed out. I didn't sleep that whole day. I had like probably 3 hours of sleep. I didn't sleep that whole day, and something happened to me on a job that never would happen. You know what I'm saying? What happened was I had we call them eye bolts or swivels. The swivels, they spin around. When you pull up on them with a crane, they pretty much auto-correct themselves. But in some cases, they can get stuck, and applying too much tension on it, it can cause it to pop off. And in doing so, it'll cause a really loud noise, and then you got an eye bolt or the swivel that's probably about 10 pounds
Job
of pure steel
a Motec.
shooting across the fucking plant. And if they hit somebody, man, oh my God.
That's
If
your
they hit
job.
somebody, that's your ass. And not only that, you can fuck around and kill them. And
That's
I
your
had
job,
it,
somebody's life.
I had it happen to me before, man. And it's not like it's really loud. It's a scary noise, man. Like it'll really have
Your
everybody
business
in the
career.
plant running around like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? So I had that happen to me, and that was due from a lack of sleep and a little bit of stress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and I ain't gonna lie, he keeping it 100 with you, cause when I was operating the machinery, Motecing and insuring and all that, he was, Motecing around, fixing all the broken down machines and stuff, them little cranes that you see. If you look up, if you work at the plant or you work at a factory or warehouse, if you look up, you see them cranes. They typically yellow and black, and they moving cranes, and then you see somebody going around with a remote. So, and I can't speak for what his job is, but I can just only say, like, yeah, I seen him doing good work as being the Motec, and whatever happened on that, I can't say because I was working.
There's many ways that people can lose their lives out here from a lack of sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? From an accident to dying in your sleep.
And I think that's the reason why other people get affected too, cause so say like I'm gonna see if you agree with me on this. So say like I'm a life coach. I got a scale of people coming to me every month. So it's like a yearly, you either gonna do a 3 month, a 6 month, or a yearly subscribe, or it's like a every month subscribe, and I have to life coach you, but it's like, okay, I'm getting lack of sleep, lack of food, lack of me. Dang, I forgot I scheduled an appointment with this client, and me being a life coach or doing that and having that lack behind me or in me, and what I'm doing as action might mess up your sleep, because you feel like, you see where I'm going? Do you feel like, agree with me, like, damn, if I have a job to do, typically a life coach, teacher, principal, you know, public officials, you know what I'm saying, government officials, law officials, you know, us, you know, out here, black men with their own businesses, and or if you ain't got your own business, you trying to make a platform, whatever you doing out here, and it's like, dang, people depend on me to drop some shit, and I don't because of this lack of stuff. That do you feel like that'll bring on other people to have they lack of sleep now? Like, damn, why ain't this? I needed this him to drop something or she to drop something so I can get through my day.
Like basically, you saying because you been like a life coach and stuff, and you have an inspirational type of content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like, yeah and no, because once you are ready to put the work in and motivated the people, they already done picked out their favorite speeches from you and their favorite videos, you know what I'm saying? So they rocking with that.
Okay.
Like out of all of them, this the one I resonated with the most, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I keep this boy on autoplay every day when I wake up. This what I'm listening to. This one right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you skip a day because you busy and you got some other shit going on because you got to go to work or because you got to do some stuff, you know what I mean? It's okay because as long as you touch somebody, somebody got the message. You know what I mean? That's all that matters, bro.
You right, and you right, and this is why, you know, I'm glad we started this and did this shit. Like, all right, we about to do this shit together, build a team. You feel me? Like, some real stuff. Like, we had to make plays and we had to build and using the teamwork and people seeing that and want to be a part of that. As you can see, go look at our shows. Go look at the platform. Go look at what we trying to build. All those videos back and back and back, including the ones that we about to drop. That you got to look forward to. You know, so you got to speak in existence.
This summer is going down. You feel me? We gonna be out in Detroit. You feel me? We gonna be out there heavy.
Glit.
We gonna be out there heavy. So y'all gonna have to tune in, man.
And y'all gonna have to buy some gear too, as you can see. It's got it. These shirts, you know what I'm saying? It's on deck. It's on the market. You know, on some real stuff. Hit me up if you want to buy one. Real stuff. If you need me to pay for your shipping and handling, like if you trying to be one of my sponsors, I'll sponsor you to get my brand out. So I'll pay for your shipping and handling just so you can sponsor me. But if you want to buy and be a customer, it's gonna cost some change, and you gotta pay for your own shipping and handling, and this gonna cost some change, cause it's really just what I did, you know. And if you look back, I already dropped some stuff. Gonna drop some more stuff, but I just got these yesterday. And the day before, you know, you can do the same thing. I can sell this to you right now. I got my EIN number on it. It got the GODDY Glit. It got my own creation, my name. It got my name on it, and it got my own slang, my own word. That's GODDY Glit. Oh, that's Glit. You know. So, but make sure you get your rest, cause like bro said, we're gonna be gliding. We're gonna be gliding, you feel me? We're gonna be gliding on everything.
But you know,
and dangling, you feel me? It's city talk and enjoying ourselves in the city.
Folks out there bag chasing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you to stop getting the bag, but prioritize your sleep.
For real. Like on some real stuff, I ain't gonna lie.
Shit important, man.
Even if you gotta change up your work hours, like
you don't even gotta
work
change your work hours. You
early.
just need to sleep. And when you woke, you need to be like productive. When you woke, you gotta be productive. And when you really at your peak to when you really tired, you gotta lay it down, man. That's when you gotta lay it down. Like your body tell you everything it need to know. It tell you when you need to go to sleep. But sometimes we fight that because we got so much stuff going on. So, you know, we just gotta listen to our body.
And he right. So if for the people that don't listen to their bodies, I ain't gonna lie. I did that multiple times growing up, living my life, and I'm glad I figured that stuff out for myself. Because it's like, dang, I'm gonna listen to my body because my body ain't gonna lie. It's me. It's myself. It ain't nobody else but me and my body telling me. If you don't listen to your own body and you keep fighting that, you can cause your own destruction, your own death.
Self-destruct.
Especially if you have responsibilities or just you have a mission that you gotta complete. Don't. It's just like the five senses, you know what I'm saying, that you have to use. And you have 5 fingers that you gotta count them up to use them, you know what I'm saying? And then you have another 5 to make 10 over here. And then if you got your toes out, you got 15, then you got 20. So you have 20 utensils to figure that out. That's your senses, your touch, your feel, your look, and your learn. You feel me? Your taste, and you can, you know what I'm saying? And you can hear yourself. So
you did
get your sleep. It's telling you go to sleep, even if you gotta do
like
this.
That's when your body heals.
You gotta do like this.
Like if you think about that, like that's when your body heals itself. Is when you sleep. That's when your body do most of the healing. Most of your healing is done when you sleep. You know what I mean? When you up, your body heals, but it don't heal at the same rate as when you sleep. When you sleep, your body heal at an accelerated rate.
And
you
just
know what
like
I'm saying?
that.
So that's why you gotta get your sleep. It's important.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Just me doing that, I wasn't faking it or nothing. I actually like show y'all while he was talking and I came back from the nap just that whatever minute or so. And he said for that accelerate, just me taking a mind breeze and just releasing my stuff and just sitting back and stuff and showing the world what it is. They're right, I accelerated from that. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you know, ain't nobody trying to not stop you from progressing. You know?
Shut up, man. Hey, man, like, subscribe. Get at your boy, man. It's the Armageddon.
You gotta get 9 hours of sleep too. So keep it glit. You already know who it is.